Hello everyone, we're live from Blockchain Week in London. My name is Alice with New Economies, and we have a special guest today. His name is Tommy, and he'll share with you what he does in the blockchain space. So with all due respect, welcome Tommy.
Thank you.
So what brings you to Blockchain Week?
Thanks, Alice. So actually, I'm here today for the two things I'm involved with in the blockchain space. So the first one is my company, which is a due diligence company.
Due diligence.
Pay
attention.
Company to help the blockchain space getting closer to established businesses like VC funds, insurance company, banks, but also ICO rating platforms. Then on top of that, I'm also involved with an organization, a global organization called the Government Blockchain Association.
The Government Blockchain Association. Is that out of the UK or?
So it's a global association. Okay. We've got 100 chapters globally.
Wow.
It started in Washington, D.C. 2 years ago.
Okay, great.
So we've got about 10,000 members at the moment.
Congratulations. That's a lot for the blockchain industry.
It is, and we're really amazed by the path the association has grown, and we're basically bringing government and the blockchain space together, which wasn't an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we need right now. And what brings you to this space? So what inspires you the most?
So actually what brought me to the space, I've got a finance background and an accounting background, so nothing fascinating.
Nothing
fascinating, but when I started to look into the technology, I realized the potential of it. And then in the meantime, I also was really struck by all the frauds and all the scam happening. Mm-hmm. So I decided to dedicate my time in the space to help it to get in a better way. So that's why everything I do in the space, so my company is due diligence to help the space getting better. And also the Government Blockchain Association goes also in the same kind of direction with a non-profit angle.
That's amazing. And some people, like what they say about blockchain, a technology that will replace accountants, because let's say it's going to bring the contracts, the legal contracts and the ledgers, everything is going to go on the blockchain. So it's in smart contracts. And what would you say to people that are afraid of losing their jobs, especially accountants and lawyers?
Well, I would say that when the wheel was invented, people were afraid that it will just kill all the jobs and that horses won't be used anymore.
It's going to roll over the horses.
Yeah, and then it just society shifts at some point. You've got some point in history where society shifts to a new paradigm, and I think that one is one of them. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't mean necessarily that people that are accountant or lawyers or doctor won't have a job anymore. It's just that it will be done in a slightly different way. And then when you're an accountant, you'll have to code, for example, on top of it. So you learn new skills.
New skills. And so you're French, and can you share us the French government perspective on blockchain? So
France with the new president and the new government are quite active in the regulatory space with the blockchain space, mm-hmm. and they really want to embrace the technology, and especially with the European noise that's happening, especially with Brexit situation. Yes. They're trying to attract businesses within in France with this technology angle. So
really?
They're trying to push a bit for this technology to be well recognized in France and welcome with open arms.
Oh, that's amazing. And are you advising the French government as well?
So we've got a French chapter, which actually is my wife leading it.
Oh, nice. Yay, more women in blockchain.
So yeah, she's pretty active there, and she's sitting at the EU Observatory Forum in blockchain with the Spanish president as well.
Oh, nice.
So we're quite involved in the European sphere, because we've got chapters everywhere. We've got a seat at the United Nations as well. We're still speaking there as well.
Yes.
We're involved in the European Commission. We're involved in a few places. Because of that reach.
Well, we recently in New Economies, we launched the Andorra Blockchain Association. So perhaps you could have a chapter in Andorra?
Yeah, no, definitely. If we don't have one already.
France, if you don't have one already. I mean, it's tough to keep track of 100 chapters.
Yes.
How do you do it all?
So the thing is, we really struggled initially, and we had that newsletter where chapter could provide their updates about what they're doing. But we're trying a new way to communicate and to make all to bond and simon the chapters.
Yes.
We're going to try to do it through podcasts. So that's going to be launched really shortly in the coming weeks.
Of course. I mean, the podcasts are equally important, as are the live video interviews and getting your image out there, and especially relating to the people. And so I look forward to your success.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck. Thank you so much for watching today at New Economies and Blockchain Week in London with Tommy. And don't forget to leave comments below and reach out to us. Thank you.